his personality, you've heard what a great young man he was, and so full of life and loved life. Loved by his family so deeply, and loved his family so deeply. But one thing I would want America to know is how much he loved this country. He loved the United States. He loved the Marine Corps and was so proud to be a Marine. Just so proud to be a Marine. And it was that love for this country is why he did go in the Marine Corps. He had to go in the Marine Corps band because he had to get through his mom, my sister. But that was his foot in the door. Once he got his foot in the door and fulfilled that 4 years, Danny was immediately in the EOD school, the most dangerous job you can do. And he
His
did
job
it.
was to disarm bombs.
Disarm bombs. And he did it. He did it. He was great. He was a man that did his job the best of his ability, no matter what it took, no matter what the danger. I can't say enough about Danny, how proud we are as a family, how much we love this young man. I could tell you, we could all tell you stories of him growing up and the kind of boy he was from the time he was a baby and what kind of great man he became. But he was the most courageous young man you'll ever meet. That's what
I think that's evident by the fact that he decided to go back.
Yes.
I mean, who would go back when they get the chance to leave?
Well, that there is, again, he loved the Marine Corps, and he loved his teammates, the men he was with. Danny, I'll tell you, you would very seldom see Danny without a big smile on his face, because he was one of those people that was so fun-loving and a great personality, never spoke ill of another man, never. Danny didn't do that. He is just an incredible young man, and this country has just lost an incredible Marine, because that's what he was. I personally we've had a lot of grief in our family, and I personally have never had such grief. I can't tell you what this young man meant to us. With words, I can't tell you. And my sisters, Frank and Kathy, his mom and dad are two of the most wonderful people you'd ever, words can't describe it. They are great people, caring, loving, love this country, even though Kate didn't want them to be in danger, Frank or Kate, but what a man. He was a man. And I always told her, Kate, she was so worried, why would he do this? He is a man, a real man, making real man decisions. That's what Danny was.
You talked about the grief in your family, and he had a cousin who also...
Well, actually, our father died last August 28th. And the week that, or the day that we had calling hours, we get word that Kevin was killed, our cousin. And he was in the Army in Afghanistan.
How old was he?
He was 32. And so Dad was buried, and then Kevin was buried in September. He was killed August 30th of last year. And
what happened in this situation?
Roadside bomb. Yep. And my cousin just dropped off that for him.
And Danny is going to be buried next to him?
Danny will be buried. Kate, when Frank and Kathy went to Dover, she asked that we find hopefully 3 plots, which is sometimes hard to do, but we found 3 right between Dad and Kevin. So Danny will be laid to rest right between the two. Very close. I mean, it's just a few feet away. So it's cool. Danny would always cool or sweet. Sweet. He would say this is sweet.
I mean, people don't realize the sacrifice unless you're in this
Oh.
situation, and here this is your family
Yeah.
that has been through this twice. It's hard
And
to
we've got others. My son flew home from Afghanistan Monday. They gave him special leave, and Becca's
My son.
her son-in-law just came home Marine from Afghanistan. So
Your
it's
son is going to go back.
yes, he is, and Matt probably will too.